Wesley Dalmar, I think that makes them such an important program is particularly I believe their level of commitment that the staff have for looking after children and supporting their carers and their placements. And I also think that they take a holistic view of all the needs that children have. We certainly look at that we're entrusted in caring for children. If it's good enough for any child in the community, it should be good enough for any child in care. It's certainly something that Wesley Dalmar programs really pride themselves on.
There was a lot of abuse in my home. I was being sexually abused by my birth father. I can't remember when it started, but I ended it when I was 9. I felt I had to get out of there. I can remember coming out of the driveway with my brother. I had tied a piece of rope to my brother's hand and to my hand so I wouldn't lose him. And a neighbour found us and went to take us home, but I wouldn't tell him where we lived, so he took us to the police station. From the police station I went into foster care, and I think that was through docs. I don't remember much about that time. I was placed with my brother that I ran away with, and my older brother and my very youngest brother were placed together in another family, so we were separated, which I found quite hard. Some carers were found in Sydney at Carlingford, and they were through Wesley Mission. And me and my 2 younger brothers were reunited, and we drove the 5 hours to Sydney.
I met Carissa in 1996. She was a young girl at that stage with a brother that was living in a group home. I think I was probably as nervous as she was. She was my first client that I was going to be a caseworker for. And I remember coming in to meet her in her house with the carers there and saying, this is who your new caseworker is going to be, which in hindsight must have been difficult for her. Suddenly I've got a new caseworker. What does this mean? More change? I would say that the best thing we did was provide stability for Carissa, but really lay the foundations for her to be the person that she is able to be. I don't think we did anything groundbreaking in that we actually changed her life, so to speak, but we gave her a lot of stability. Her carers gave her a lot of support. As a caseworker, I tried to give her a lot of support, but again, not implement too much for her, more just be there to help her be the person that she can be.
It's good to have that constant person because you're not always retelling your story and you're not always starting from the beginning. I definitely in my future want to become a foster parent myself and help other young people. And I guess I want to give back to, Wesley Mission and the community and to life as to what it's given to me.